Every time I think of Gwen Stefani, I just think of the yodeling song that she does.
I was talking about the band Focus was on the last video, and they have a song called Hocus Pocus, which features not one, not two, but 4 discrete instances of yodeling throughout the song. It's like a 6-minute song. It actually rips.
Discreet?
Yes.
How do you
separate.
yodel discreetly?
Oh, the yodeling isn't discrete.
Oh.
The instances of yodeling are discrete from each other.
Oh, I see.
There's never, no one's ever yodeled discreetly. Wasn't it invented to like call across mountaintops? Isn't that what that
Probably.
is? Like the big horn fucking things?
I wish I knew. I don't know where yodeling comes from, but it feels like, yes. Is it German?
Fucking, if anything is, right?
But I'm German, I must, Johann. It's in my blood. This cannot make it onto the internet.
That's the cold open.
Whew.
That's actually the cold open.
I'd just like to note, I am German, so I'm allowed.
It's allowed. Hi. This is Raw Energy. I'm Alex. This is Lily. We're talking about summer 2026 today.
Hell yeah.
I feel like summer 2025 kind of sucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, for me it did. I don't know what it is about this decade that everything has felt like the worst in so many ways.
Yeah.
Why did 25 suck for you?
I feel like I went into the summer very excited. I feel like I had a lot of aspirations, a lot of things I wanted to do, a lot of on the casual side, like a lot of beach visits I wanted to attend to. Didn't get around to like any of those things that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It felt like it filled up with busy crap, and it just wasn't a very good summer, at least for me. I hope other people had a good summer. I did not.
It is so interesting because I feel like that is just a theme in my life of like planning things that are really fun and totally within my capability to do. And then when I think back on what was actually filling my time, I couldn't even tell you. Like it's just bullshit.
Yes, like what even, I remember being dissatisfied.
Yeah.
But I don't like, okay.
Because the beach is a great example. I was like, we live so close, we should go all the time. And I think I went twice last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this year, we are trying to kind of set our expectations not only more realistically, but set ourselves up for success. We have developed some lists here. Ins and outs for summer 2026 to help this year be far better than last year. And in fact, not sucking and actually being pretty good, hopefully.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yes.
I'm ready for some summer joy.
Me as well. Lily, would you like to kick us off?
Let's see.
All right.
Where should we start
Fire
on
it
this
up.
list? We'll start with a little warm-up,
Okay.
a little tease into this list, and go with an easy one. The first thing that's in for this summer, wearing and reapplying your sunscreen, which I have never been good at ever. So I'm trying to put that into this summer to be better at it, because melanoma is real, as I'm learning, and nobody wants a farmer's tan or a sunglasses tan. They're you just fuck yourself over if you get one right out the gate, first day of summer. That's your tan line for until the fall. So no more getting screwed over with embarrassing tan lines. Wear your sunscreen, reapply your sunscreen. You're gonna sweat, you're gonna be in the water. And ask someone sexy to do it for you if you can't reach places or need help applying.
So this is not just about being responsible and actually being a fucking adult and doing like bare minimum shit. This is also about not looking like an idiot with like the Oakley tan lines for like a month.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wholeheartedly agree. At first I was like, okay, all right. I could deal with the reminder, I guess. I don't want to die of skin cancer, but that's so real.
Not to
That's
mention
so real.
uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if you've ever tried to go to bed with a really bad sunburn. It's awful. And if you don't have AC and you're just sweating in your bed sheets with the worst
Oh my God.
sunburn, it's literal hell. So
Oh my God. No, in undergrad, I was in like an off-campus thing, big like apartment style situation. I was on the top floor. So I was on the 8th floor.
Awful.
I was like a 19-year-old, so Lord knows I wasn't washing my sheets very often. I would soak the bed with sweat. With sweat, mind you.
We're not Mormons here.
I would neither soak the bed with anything but sweat, nor soak in the bed. No. Yeah, thank God. Oh. East Coast problems with no soaking. Soaking is out.
Soaking has always been out. I don't think soaking's ever been in.
Well, no. That's the point. You're in the whole time. So as much as soaking
and legend has it that there's some poor soul who's never come out.
Oh my God. It's true. It's true. John, if you're out there.
John Mormon.
John Mormon. My dad owns this place, the state of Utah. Anyway, no, I can 100% get behind that. Sunscreen.
Yeah.
It's just and you know what? Going right off of that, I have one to bounce right off of that. If I could bounce on it real quick.
Thank you for asking for permission. Yes, you may.
Consent is in. In hygiene and cologne. We're not dealing with body odor any fucking more, and it's immediately a red flag.
If I may jump on that real quick.
Yeah.
Yes. Out too much cologne.
Yes.
Suffocating in a cloud of cologne is just as worse, I think, as suffocating in a cloud of BO.
Wow. That's a strong take.
It's really bad.
It's true. We're not Europeaning it. We're not French guying it.
We're not peeing it.
We're not paying it. I have here in my outs Axe body spray for this
Okay, well, there you go. So that's, yes.
So like a tasteful, I don't know. If you have to be basic, you can get like Sauvage. If you have to. I don't know what that is. You know what it is. I guarantee you know what it is. And that's fine that you don't. That's just like the most basic entry level man's cologne.
Gateway cologne.
Of all time. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
You ever use the little roll-ons?
No.
Those?
You have those?
Yeah. They're not essential oils, but it's literally cologne, but they're in like little roll-on sticks, and you just get like a little bottle of it, and then you put it on your wrists and your neck, and you're good to go. And it like helps limit the big spray cloud.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Leave them wanting more. You know what I mean? Like leave them wanting more.
Mm-hmm. Little hint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my last out for this category is chud lifestyle. We're not. No. So the hygiene also includes like. I'm not saying like Spartan military level cleaning of your living space. But there's a difference, and I've always said this. This is something I've said for a long time. There's a difference in messy rooms. When someone says, "Oh, my room is so messy." Clothes and clutter messy is not the same as food messy.
Yes. Yes.
There's like a level.
Yes.
Because you can't. Okay, if you threw your gym clothes onto your like office chair, I don't really care.
Everyone's got that chair.
But if you have like a half-eaten open bag of chips in like no kind of receptacle, I'm like looking for roaches. I feel like my skin is crawling in a space like that.
Low-key, eating in the bedroom out.
Oh, that's, you know what? I can get behind that.
Just nip it in the bud. Don't even make it a possibility.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm very glad to not be living in my parents' home.
I guess you're right. It does really depend on living situation, I guess. If you have a living room that you feel comfortable being in and relaxing in.
Yeah.
Eat there to relax.
And I think we can boil this down to like not eating in bed. Just take your plate to the sink.
I was going to say, just clean it up if you're going to do it. Yeah, that's the bottom line.
You don't even have to like wash it right away. Just get it out of the place where you're going to be like sitting and living. Mm-hmm. Okay? All right.
You want to know an embarrassing fact about me and bedroom cleanliness?
Yes.
So I wear contacts, and pretty much every night, I will wait to take them out until I'm going to sleep, and then I remember that they're in, and I'm like, oh, I have to take out my contacts, but I'm already half asleep, so I'll just stick them wherever's closest to me, which is usually my headboard or the little dresser next to my bed, and then forget about them in the morning. And then they just end up everywhere. And
oh, God.
I just kind of have like dried contact trails that follow me around my apartment.
That's going to have to stop soon, I feel.
It's going to be a hard habit to break, I think. I should just get like a little trash can to put next to the bed or something.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
I think that's smart.
I think they'd still end up on the headboard. I do have a follow-up question on that also.
Yeah, hit me.
What is your definition of hygiene for in?
Yeah?
Like
okay.
baseline.
So I feel like people have been more attentive to like their haircuts and like facial and beard care. I'm not a sterling example of that right now.
I was just about to say, yours is looking great.
Oh, thank you. But like paying attention to yourself is, I think, a big theme for a lot of these.
Yeah.
So like if you don't feel clean, notice that and change it.
That's a really good piece of advice.
If you feel unpresentable, if you feel gross, there's an easy way to change that. Take a shower, comb your hair, put some deodorant on, and like put on some clean clothes. You will feel better. This is not a mental illness cure, mind you. I'm not trying to say
helps,
that.
Though.
But it does help, A, with that. And B, you act how you see yourself.
100%. And that's definitely harder on some days than others. But
Yeah.
I think, bare minimum, if you can get yourself in the shower, I think that's
Even just
great.
if you're like staying home. You know what I mean? Like you will feel better. I think this is key. I know that I am more apt to like get out and go and do those things that I want to do this summer if I feel like, oh yeah, I could step out of the house and not look and smell like a grandfather wildebeest. You know what I mean? I'll be able to get out of the house.
It's a tough comparison.
more easily.
I don't know if I have a benchmark for a grandfather wildebeest.
No, you've seen me at like nephew wildebeest after like a night out. You've seen me at that level. Maybe not grandfather. I've got to like crust over with a hangover before the door.
I just picture you waking up going like, whatever sound a wildebeest makes. I don't think that's it.
I mean, that's pretty close, I feel.
Okay. I feel like this kind of goes in line also of like self-care and speaking of bedrooms. In waking up early and out snoozing your alarm. But here's what I'll say. Waking up early does not necessarily mean going to bed early.
Okay.
Okay? Because I'm very pro staying out late. I really like staying up to the wee hours of the morning or going out and hanging out late and having a good time, especially on the weekends or the weeknights, depending on your life. But especially in the summer, when the sun's up super early, at least in New England, waking up with the sun, starting your day early, getting outside when you wake up and just like embracing the morning, that's like the best start to your whole day. And then if you do have something later or you want to stay up late, take a little nap, take a little snooze. Everyone's got some kind of break, whether it's in the afternoon, lunchtime, after work. You can take a little nap. 30 minutes, that's all you need. But get up early, stop snoozing your alarm. You're going to be more tired by doing that. You're going to put yourself back in your cycle. So just get up and start your day. You're going to be tired regardless, so just get up that first time.
Here's the thing. I've seen this on like Smosh Reads Reddit did something about this. I think a lot of people caught onto this one Reddit story that was about someone setting an alarm for themselves at like 2 a.m. every day, which, first of all, I don't relate to this at all. I don't like sleeping at all. But they would set an alarm for themselves at 2 a.m. every morning so that purposefully they could wake up and be like, oh, wait, I have like 4 or 5 more hours of sleep left. And they would feel like cozy from that.
That must fuck up your sleep cycle, though. Like that.
It has to.
That feels not healthy to like interrupt your brain like that.
I know some people is like, oh, it's so satisfying when you wake up at 4 a.m. and you're like, oh, I can sleep for like 2 or 3 more hours. And I'm like,
Sure,
I'd
but your
rather have
body
just
did that
been asleep.
naturally
Yeah.
too. Like it's one thing to wake up naturally in the middle of the night and then be like, oh, I have so much more sleep left. It's another thing to set an alarm and force yourself awake to then go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Because that is a good feeling. But I think if your body is telling you I'm awake. You should listen to that. And I think it's kind of going back to what you said earlier of like, pay attention to yourself. How are you feeling?
Can I give a hot take about this that I just thought of here?
That's what we're here for.
I feel like that is a symptom of like dopamine addiction. Every little thing that gives you a feeling of like warmth and joy. Oh, I have to have that on demand.
Yeah.
I have to have that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really interesting.
You can't just have like a good experience and then like let it lie. Memories aren't enough anymore.
Yeah. When you said that too and you used the word like, oh, this makes me feel cozy, it made me think of like that person probably doesn't have anything else in their life that's like comforting to them. You know? So that's like something that they can control.
That's tough.
Yeah.
And like no hate to that person. But in terms of summer 2026, I think that's out.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
For the next 3 months, stop doing that, whoever you are.
Let me tell you, some of the best nights out that I've had have been like early gym and then work and then like half-hour nap.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then even just like, splash water on my face. I have to actually do like a lot of hair care stuff now, but like getting my hair like ready and not a total mess and then putting on like an outfit and then having a night, those are some of the best. And I'm out till late and it doesn't like hurt me.
Yeah.
And I don't have to have like 3 espresso martinis to stay up. You
The
know?
little resets are so important. And something that helps me a lot with sleep, but particularly naps, is rest isn't just being unconscious. Like just lying there with your eyes closed or just not moving for a little bit is like helpful to your body and your brain. So like 30 minutes of just lying down, not even being asleep, is great for that reset.
So a full day, rot or nap, and then
Rot.
you're good for like, you're good for whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
If you want to go back to sleep, I don't think that's going to impact your nighttime sleeping at all.
No, not at all. And that's why I think it's good to limit it like no longer than an hour, I think.
Yeah, because then it'll start to.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
'Tis.
And this, oh my God, I didn't even like order these in this way. I'm not that good. But this is kind of moves directly from what I was just saying about like good nights out.
Yeah.
Is having an idea of your fashion and personal style and planned outfits is so in. I think people will notice if you have like even a signature fit. You know what I mean? Even like one good fit that you'll bust out like every other weekend. Just having an eye. You don't have to like color coordinate. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on whatever. But just having an eye for what suits your style. What is out, I think I have been once again conscripted to watch Love Island.
Yeah.
And I'm like watching this and it's like all the guys. These are like they've recruited the hottest guys from across the globe. This is what the recruiters do. This is the point of the show. It's the hottest people in the US are on this show. And the guys are fucking wearing like sweatpants and like tank tops. And you see like the women will come down in like these dresses and they all got different colors and whatever. I'm not saying like that I'm going to put on like makeup to go out because I couldn't if I tried. But just having an eye for it. Now I've been yapping about. I'm passionate about this one in particular.
Great.
Like I've always hated like athleisure, and also jerseys are out for a casual night out. Jerseys are fucking out unless it's game night and you're going to watch the game. Have you ever found? You play a lot of sports. You care a lot about. You do our March Madness brackets for our friends. Have you ever seen a jersey on a guy and thought it was like a flattering look?
No, and I feel like I'm being problematic when I say this, but I do think that jerseys on men are not attractive, but I think that jerseys on women are very attractive.
No, I feel like that's valid because it's a choice.
Because it's like, well, yeah, because it's more of like a fashion thing, I guess. Because I feel like when women wear jerseys, it's like worn in a way that's paired with a lot of other things and is like used as more of like a button-up overshirt rather than just like wearing a jersey.
Yeah.
You know? I will say though, a pair of gray sweatpants can look very, very good.
It's true. That is known, I feel.
So.
But again, purposeful.
Yeah.
With not like...
Not with stains, not
No.
like the ones you sleep in, but
No.
like a nice, like, thick, like, shaped pair of sweatpants.
Right?
Yeah.
I like the ones that have like a cinched bottom on the ankle. You know what I mean?
Don't
Like,
even
that's-
bother wearing sweatpants that aren't cinched at the ankle, honestly.
Unless, if you're going to the gym, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, that's a really good point. Like, they should be specific. It's a choice.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
choosing what you're wearing. You're
Yeah.
not just grabbing the top shirt.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think it's important that, like, finding your style takes a long time for a lot of people, and it changes all the time, too. Like, especially depending on the season, you know? Like, every year I feel like I go through my closet and I'm like, I don't like any of this stuff anymore.
Yes.
And that's okay. It can get expensive, but that's why thrift stores exist.
Yes. No, it's true. The savers, rest in peace, our closest savers.
I'll never forgive whoever tore down the Fox Run Mall and got rid of Savers.
It kills me. It kills me. I got some great stuff there. I found... Have you guys ever played the t-shirt game at Savers or at a thrift store?
We did that.
We have.
Yeah.
You each find the worst t-shirt you can possibly find. And the best place to find these is the largest sizes of men's casual t-shirts. It's usually those terrible graphic tees that are horrific. I found one that was Duck Dynasty quotes. 20 Duck Dynasty quotes on the back of this shirt. Unwearable. Even for a fan of Duck Dynasty, this was an unwearable shirt. It had like profanity on it. I won that day. So basically, you all find the worst shirts you can find. The person with the least wearable shirt, who no one would want to wear, that shirt is the winner. They win. The person with the most wearable shirt has to buy it and wear it.
It's such a good game.
Yes.
It's such a good game. And you can ruin someone's day with it.
In a very fun way.
Yeah. 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 I feel like also shopping in like the age like 7 to 11 little boys shirts or little girl shirts, honestly.
Where it's like, I only care about video games, not doing my homework, and annoying my sister.
Oh my God. Did you do Nickelodeon commercials back in the day? That was really good.
The Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards.
I feel like
Carly
I'm really
Rae
there.
Jepsen's gonna get slimed up.
This is crazy.
Slimed.
Carly Rae Jepsen's going to get
Can
railed.
I get another time? Live on TV.
Nickelodeon. Ba-da-bum-ba. What? I don't know what the theme song is.
I'm loving it.
I was going to do the McDonald's theme and I'm like, that's not right.
Is what Carly Rae Jepsen will be. Now we're doing the John Cena prank call.
Oh my God.
I think it's your turn.
My turn. All right. Let's see. All right. We were just talking about sports, so
Yeah.
I'll do this one. In for this summer, joining your local recreational sports league
Oh.
for whatever sport interests you, whether you've played it or not. It's okay to be a beginner. And out is worshiping professional athletes and mourning the glory days of high school in particular, or college,
Oh.
whatever speaks out to you, or Little League if those were the glory days.
God, imagine.
For some.
For
some.
Yeah. Washed up at 30 is not a good look.
Yeah. And listen, I get it. Okay. I was a 4-sport athlete in high school, and then I got to UNH and I did not play sports my freshman year. And I literally had like an identity crisis of like, who am I without sports? And missed them a ton. And I still miss them because sports aren't the same when you leave high school, or if you get lucky to play in college. They're not the same once you leave college. And there's not a lot of opportunity, especially I feel like in New Hampshire. It's either you go to Boston and become a professional, or you leave New England. So it's tough out there. But I think there's a lot of joy to be had in rec sports, and I think you meet a lot of people that have had similar journeys to you. So
I love that.
yeah.
I love that. And I feel like a lot of places would have like rental gear too. So you don't have to like drop $800 to be on like a travel team or something.
Yeah, and like, especially with like adult money and stuff, it's definitely within budget, but they're everywhere. Whether it's like something silly like dodgeball, which I did a couple winters ago, was really fun, or something serious like rugby, which I also have played at the club level, and have played with people that are like up into their 60s. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, super accessible, and they're always looking for people to join. It's, you don't have to try out or anything. You just join, which I think takes a lot of the pressure off. Yeah, because I I don't want to say like don't watch professional sports or don't enjoy professional sports, because obviously I love watching professional sports, and I think there's so much camaraderie that happens watching sports with people.
Oh yeah, big time.
But yeah, I think putting people at like a godlike level just because they're good at a sport, no matter who they are, isn't healthy. And I think Alona Mar is a really good example of how to humanize professional athletes. Of like, she's really on the rise and kind of becoming that level of god tier, I guess. But still is like, it's not about me. It's about my team. It's about the sport. So like, even though like Steph Curry is one of the best basketball players of all time, I don't think he deserves all the hype that people give him all the time necessarily. I think a lot of people live through him in a way when you can just join a basketball league and shoot some hoops.
If you're being paid millions of dollars to do anything, don't you think you're going to try really hard at it?
You'd think.
Well, yeah. There's some people that are like, oh, they're giving me $4 million. I can fuck off and do whatever you want.
Yeah, I have my thoughts about how much athletes get paid, and especially the pay gap between men and women, but we don't need to get into that here. But it's true. I mean, they are celebrities.
Yeah.
And I think that is a huge part of the territory, is a lot of young boys and young men will be like, oh, being good at sports gets you women, gets you fancy cars, gets you mansions, gets you all this fame and publicity. And sure, it does for the 0.0001%, but I think it's easy to conflate being really good at sports with importance. And once you're out of high school, out of college, and you're not in that regular routine, and therefore not really that good at sports anymore necessarily, because it's not a part of your daily life, I think there's kind of that subconscious tie of like, well, I'm not important anymore because I'm not in this role that I was in for so long and had a purpose in for so long. And that's hard to deal with. But I think what's been really beautiful about playing in rec leagues and playing club rugby at my age now is finding the joy of sports again, and like why I started playing them in the first place. Because I think a lot of people can relate to being in high school and how stressful sports can be too, of not having any free time. And now you get to a point where you have free time, and it's a choice. And it's really just nice to like fall back in love with sports.
Yeah. No, I like that. Because like doing it for you, doing it for the game, doing something for fame is not the right reason to do anything.
Yeah.
There's not one thing where doing it for fame will make you a better person or better at that thing. Mm-hmm. And like, yeah, having money and being in the public eye also doesn't mean you're a better person or even better at that thing.
Right.
I can think of so many actors. Oh my God. Jared Leto is a great example. And his fucking 30 Seconds to My Ass band or whatever the fuck he's in. Is he talented at all? When's the last time you've seen Jared Leto in something and been like, wow, what a fucking performance?
Never.
Never have I ever. Morbius?
Forgot that
Need I
existed.
say more? Yeah. Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
They were so spectacularly bad. But here's the thing. We forget about it because it's just expected from this fucking guy. And yet everyone knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and fucking, I mean, the classic example is Mr. Trillionaire himself, Elon Musk. The biggest idiot on the face of the earth, hasn't invented a thing, didn't found shit. He bought the title of founder from all the companies he's a part of.
The guy who begged to go to Epstein Island and then got
Then got denied from Epstein Island. The child predators were too cool for this guy. But he's the richest guy in the world. So basically, let's take a step back from that. Join a sports team instead of like betting all your money on Kalshi for, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Don't be a pedophile, join a sports team.
Words to live by. Words to fucking live by. I could not have said, put that on a coin. All right. And you know what? It doesn't move directly from this, but the vibe is the same.
Okay, hit me.
In hobbies and passion projects. All right? Doing something for you. Because my out for this, side hustles. Aura farming.
Yes. Yes.
Do something for you that brings meaning to your life. And don't do it because it like gets you more attention from women or like more money. If you are legitimately like struggling with money and you need like multiple jobs to sustain your life, that's a reality in 2026, or like jobs are not paying well. So if you need a second job, that's different from being like, oh yeah, I can afford my apartment, but like I'm also doing drop shipping.
Or like starting a side hustle with the mentality of I'm going to become a millionaire.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're like, I'm going to have my first millionaire by like my first million by 25, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be friends with you. There's a difference between that and just valuing number in bank account go up above like having happiness in your life.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because like thinking about that, I think like wanting to be rich like is not a noble aspiration, I guess, but it is an aspiration that I do respect. Like I do think wanting money, especially in this age of so many people not having it, is respectful. But torturing yourself to get rich, out. I think that like hustle mentality of side hustles, it's not worth it.
Because A, and B, it doesn't work.
Right.
You're not going to get rich from like having a fucking business on the side. You're not going to get rich from drop shipping. You're not going to get whatever. Did you hear about that guy that bought the giant cheese wheel?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I did hear about that.
So a guy bought like a $20,000 wheel of cheese to try and like, because it was whatever, rare
$18,000?
cheese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's huge, like 2-foot wheel of cheese, like 200 pounds. Because he maybe could have made a profit on it. First of all, his math was off and he wouldn't have made a profit on it. Which is hilarious.
Well, of course, because none of this was logical.
Oh, no.
But his idea was to take bits of it and sell it to people?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so he was going to cut it up and be like, if I can sell 300 chunks of this cheese, I'll make like $10,000. And it wasn't even like 150% profit. It was like a 50 or 60% profit that he projected.
Yikes.
His girlfriend broke up with him. He's like getting evicted from his apartment for this giant wheel of cheese. I'm like, this is the kind of bullshit that side hustles will do for you. If you want a second job, get a second job.
Well, the cheese guy too didn't do his research for how to preserve it.
No.
So then it started to go bad.
Yes.
So then he spent more money on like cheese preservation crap. And then the landlord was like, what are you doing? Do you have a business in your apartment? And he was like, yes. So then that's why he got evicted.
Okay, so I guess lesson 1 here is don't be a dumbass.
Yeah. I mean, do your research.
Do your research.
But yeah, that like the amount of effort it takes is always more of a cost than whatever you'll gain. Yeah.
Having a non-monetized hobby brings so much joy to you.
Yeah, let's talk about the in hobbies and interests.
Because having like a project, you can be excited to get up in the morning. You know what I mean? You have a day of work. What do you have to look forward to? Like lunch and dinner and like TV and going to sleep. All great things. But like imagine also having like something you're making. Like woodworking. Imagine like picking up woodworking or something. I have been a bartender for years. I don't do that right now. But making new cocktails, infusing whiskeys, doing shit like that is a passion project of mine. And then I have a really good whiskey that I can drink and share with my friends.
I was going to say, and then you can bartend for all your friends and make them all really fun drinks.
It's true.
They're
and
really
that's
good.
Like, thank you. It's like an excuse to have a party. You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's like something, it leads to more things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think everyone should have a passion project.
Yeah. And I feel like this comes down to like jack of all trades, master of none. Like don't pour everything into one side hustle that is probably going to blow up in your face. But like try new free things that just like inspire joy.
Do you know the second half of that phrase?
You've definitely told me and I forget.
I love, first of all, the second half of phrases thing. I love because they're all chopped in half of all the idioms you know. This one is a jack of all trades and a master of none is still better than a master of one.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Being well-rounded is so valuable because you can always learn more. But if you have a baseline, if you're a quick learner, knowing 20 things makes you such a quicker learner of the 21st thing than if you're a master of like 2 things.
Yeah. I saw some, definitely just like some Tumblr post, but I saw some quote about this guy talking about his uncle, and he did like a bunch of things throughout his life. Like he was an engineer, and he was a sailor, and he was a cook, and I think he was like in the military and all this stuff. And he was never like a professional at anything, but he said, of all the cooks, I was the best engineer, and of all the engineers, I was the best cook. And that's just cool. So yeah, like you're saying, being able to share your interests with people and have them learn from you and you learn from them.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think it's your turn.
Okay. All right. What haven't I done yet? Okay. I'm going to go with this one. In. Views. And here's what I mean. Sightseeing. Hiking. Finding a nice little spot to just chill. Whether it's somewhere new or even in your hometown. There's this really cool app that I was introduced to at a conference a few years ago called the Clio app, CLIO, named after the muse of history. And it will use your location to then point you to different like historical monuments and landmarks and sightseeing places wherever you are. And volunteers like create the entries. So it's typically undergrad students that do it. So they're all like researched entries to give you a little historical detailed map of where you are.
Oh, wow.
And so like if you need a place to start, that's a cool place to start. But just finding a place to sit and be and watch and ponder, to be bored, to think, I think that's in for this summer. Finding a nice cliffside, a nice hill, some water. Out is retail therapy and corporate conglomerate bullshit parking lot mall areas.
Yes. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Dude.
because I feel like in the summer, especially for people that are home from school and back in their hometowns, boredom is awful and there's nothing to do and you don't have all your college friends or whoever around, and the thing to do is to just like go to your local mall, which doesn't really exist anymore. So you go to Target, you go to Walmart, you
The
go
strip mall that has a TJ Maxx in it.
Yeah, exactly. And you just kind of dick around and buy shit you don't need, and you just end up sad and with stuff that is meaningless. So instead of doing that, go find like a nice little river to sit by and do some pondering.
If you're the I know a spot guy, that's like a role you can have.
That's so true.
You know what I mean?
That's a really good point.
They'd be like, you can get asked for that. If you know. Also, how much do you know the place that like you live? Like, have you walked around near where you live at all?
Yeah.
I know that's not possible for everybody if you live in like the suburbs and it's literally just streets and houses for like a mile in every direction. But if you can, like if you have a bike, just go a little farther. Go a little farther than the last time that you went just on foot.
Yeah.
Or like drive to a hiking trail. Guarantee there's one near you.
I was going to say.
I guarantee there's one near you.
Because even in places that are like suburban, like I know Dover is a city, but like a lot of residential areas. And I remember in my first apartment I lived in Dover, there was like a little patch of woods at the end of my street that looked like it was just nothing. You couldn't get to it. And then one day I walked by it and there was like a little trail that I followed and it opened up into this huge, like beautiful walking area with a little river and trees and a rope swing. And I never would have found that had I not walked by it. So you never know.
I think you showed me that one time.
Yeah.
It was so sick.
It's
literally
magical.
in the middle of Dover.
Yeah, like literally in the middle of downtown pretty much. It's right by Castaways.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild. Know where you live.
Yeah.
Feel connected to where you live. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This one doesn't make sense until I say the out. So I'm going to say the out first.
Okay.
For this one. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Out. Being nonchalant.
Okay.
And I just tell it the way it is. As two ends of the same spectrum.
I hate people that are like that.
Like, yo, I just call it like I see it. Like,
no, you're just being a dick.
you're actually just being a dick. There's a difference between being the kind of person who will be like, oh, yeah, you have spinach in your teeth.
Yeah.
And then being like, I hate your boyfriend. Or like, I hate your girlfriend.
Well, that one I think sometimes you can say to people.
If they're a bad person,
Yeah.
not if you don't think they're funny.
Well, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or yeah, people that would just use "I just say it how it is" as an excuse to insult you.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, I also hate the thing where some people can do this and like kind of get away with it and like they can do it in a respectful way. But someone that'll like out of nowhere be like, "You walk funny."
That people have done things like that to me, and you're just
Oh my
like,
God.
what? And then you think about it forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can think of several things where someone has like said that to me and they're just like, "Yeah, I'm just being honest, man. Like I think your laugh is embarrassing," or like some shit like that. And it's like, why would you say that? Why would you say that?
You didn't need to say that.
You didn't need to say that.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side of that is, and people are kind of starting to make fun of it now, which I really, really like, not reacting, like not being human, having no emotion, being like super mysterious is so out.
Yeah.
Is so out.
Yeah.
So my in here, authentic presence. Authentic presence. You aren't concealing anything, but you aren't broadcasting everything either.
Yeah.
You are just being, and I'm not saying like just be yourself, because like that's impossible. We're all traumatized little pieces of shit. Yeah, right? Like, oh yeah, like oh whatever, it's all sunshine and rainbows. No, you don't need to do that.
No.
There's a difference between like being authentic and genuine and also being like a lollipop holding, propeller hat wearing little guy. Okay? And if that's you, like there's no shame in that, but I feel like there's a difference and it's not a small one.
I can't think of the cartoon, but there's some cartoon with a little baby holding a lollipop that's like that, and then I think the main characters like kill him or something. Probably some Cartoon Network show.
Kill him. That's so funny. All I can think of is the guy in SpongeBob. It's like, I can explain. They're going down the ski slope.
Yeah. But that's so true. And I hate to say it, I feel like that is a hard ask of a lot of people, is to be authentic with themselves, because I think a lot of people, one, don't know themselves, or two, don't like themselves. And so it's hard to be authentic in those situations.
Yeah. It is not an easy thing. This is like top of Maslow's hierarchy, like actualization kind of thing. But I think even just making an effort to not like put yourself on mute.
Yeah.
And also to not just say every little thought that comes into your mind.
Yes.
Like,
that's a really good way to put
I
it.
need to say this? But also not being so concerned with every single little thing you say that maybe you wouldn't give that compliment that you wanted to give. It just try and live in your life. You know what I mean? Try and sit in your own life and live it, and not try and like
be unapologetic.
Don't put a square peg into a round hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What did Natasha Bedingfield once say?
She said a lot of things. What, feel the
Release your
rain on
inhibitions.
Skin? Oh yeah.
It took me way too long to get to that.
Yeah. Release them.
Yeah. But I think something
3,
that's...
2, 1, release them.
Release the files.
Yes, also that.
Something that's helped me a lot in those situations, I feel, is reminding myself that the amount of times I thought about myself and how people were perceiving me and thinking about things I said and how it affected people, everyone is doing the exact same thing. So people don't have the brain space to think about you at the level that you think about yourself.
That's so true.
And scrutinize yourself. Like, people are judging themselves all the time.
Oh yeah.
So
I saw something recently that was like, and obviously this isn't from any kind of reputable source, but I thought it was thought-provoking, where is like, yeah, oh my God, I think everyone hates me. And the response was, you are really confident with your importance. And I'm like, that's so true. It's kind of selfish.
Yeah. And sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow, because it's like, no, I'm constantly thinking about other people. What do you mean? But it's true that like it is kind of a narcissistic viewpoint of thinking that everyone cares about you all the time, which people do care about you, for sure, 100%, but not enough. I guess I'll say this. Why would everyone in your life surround themselves with you and hang out with you and give you energy and talk to you if they didn't actually like you? Like, no one is doing that, you know? That's no one has the time, and no one's that good of an actor. you know?
Oh, that's such a good point. That's such a good point. No one's that good of an actor. I'll close this out by saying you're not that guy, but that should be a relief to you.
That's a great way to put it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Cool. What do you got?
Next up, in. Fitness for capacity. Out. Hot girl summer. And listen, hot girl summer is always in. Okay? It's always in. But what I mean is sculpting yourself and completely changing your life to the point of kind of what we were talking about with side hustling, of like torturing yourself to achieve this vision that does not exist. You know, like all like the TikTok girlies who are at the gym 7 days a week and dieting all the time and making protein smoothies. They're not real. They're not real. It's reality TV, essentially. Moving your body, exercising, eating right, all good things, but to your capacity.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
and like you want to actually be able to run more or lift more or do more with what you're doing, not just to like, I don't know, to have a slightly more chiseled arm or whatever.
yeah, and I totally respect, you know, wanting a certain body type or trying to work towards a goal like that. But if you come out of it strong of like, I'm going to go to the gym 7 days a week for 3 hours each time, like you're going to crash and burn. It's not sustainable.
Yeah.
Sustainable fitness, I think, is the goal of this summer.
I like that.
And whether that means like maybe it's just going for a swim at the beach. That's exercise, you know? If you have a beach day, do a little swim.
I have theme parties are in. Theme parties.
Theme parties. Outside
Like-
of Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, there's Halloween parties. That's a theme.
Yeah.
Holiday parties are a theme. But I feel like that's just our excuse to do a cool party theme.
Yeah.
You've got, like, anything but a cup. Like, that's a really simple one. Or, like, dress as a decade. It doesn't have to be, like, a whole big thing. I saw this great video that was, like, beer hide and seek, where everyone brings a 30 rack and hides it, and you can't drink your own beer, so you have to go and find beer to drink, but you don't want to reveal where the beers are and then everyone take them.
Why haven't we played this yet?
Right? Like, this is cool shit that you can be doing at parties.
Especially in the summer, I feel like you could do that outside and it'd be so fun. It'd be like manhunt with beer.
Yes. Why aren't we, like, doing cool shit like this? So out is just darties and yardies that don't have a theme. Tailgating is awesome because there's a game. There's an activity associated with it. And you're, like, making food and there's, like, shit to talk about. That's a theme party. Tailgating is a theme party. Like,
Okay,
Hoko is a
okay.
theme party.
Because I was going to say, I do love a darty, but I do love activities at the darty.
Here's the
So,
thing. Like, Borgs were a theme party back in the day.
BYOB, but it's bring your own board.
Big your own Borg. But that was, like, a thing to
Yeah.
do. Have a thing.
Yeah.
Give people a reason to come that isn't just drinking.
Give people a reason to come.
Give people a reason to come.
That's so true. I remember for my birthday a few years ago, we did the like beer Olympics 2 teams thing,
That was awesome.
and it was so fun. And I like thought about it for weeks because I was so excited.
It was great. I still think about that. That was one of the best parties we had.
Yeah.
Because there was like a thing. And it doesn't have to be the entire time. It
No.
could be a thing that you do just when you walk in.
Yeah. Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
And you're thinking about the party before and afterward too.
Yeah.
So you're creating an experience. It's not just like, if you want to just go drinking, like go out or something,
Yeah.
I guess. But like theme parties are
If you
in.
must.
If you must. If you got that kind of money.
Yeah.
But like, no, theme parties are in.
Next one I have, in. Shopping at farmers markets specifically for produce and meat and alcohol if they provide. And out is going for the $2 meat at any grocer, but specifically Market Basket.
Oh.
And getting the slimy discounted veggies that'll only last you a day. I know we're trying to save money in this economy in this day and age, but in the summer, farmers markets can be affordable.
They're actually, at this point, not like much more expensive or even more expensive at all than fucking supermarkets.
Well, that's the thing, is like it's already so fucking expensive that like you might as well shop local and know where your food's coming from and support local farmers and stuff. And they have such variety, try new things, you know? And every time I go to the farmers market at Wentworth Greenhouses, I always get some of the best whiskey in America.
Oh, Concord Farmers Market actually slaps.
Yeah?
It's so good.
Never been to that one.
I keep bringing you beer from there. Keep in mind, too, is like farmers are like impacted by like gas prices and stuff, but not nearly as much as giant corporations.
Yeah.
Not nearly as much. And they also like value loyalty. Like
Well,
I
say.
will come up to these booths and they're like starting to recognize me. Mm-hmm. They're not like more expensive than stores at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not.
Mm-hmm. And being in New Hampshire and the seacoast, get lots of really good seafood.
Oh my God, scallops.
Yeah.
The scallops are legitimately cheaper than like the store.
Yeah. Yeah. So stop buying the $2 ground beef and making sad dinners for yourself. Shop local, and you can even ask the people, like, what can I make with this if you're not much of a cook?
Oh yeah. As much as I love a bowl of rice and bullshit, and I do love it.
Well, yeah.
I do love it.
Oh, yeah.
But like have the bullshit be like good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're not going to end up on the toilet for an hour
Oh,
afterwards.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Get regular.
Get regulated.
Get regular this summer. Good Lord. Okay, here's a quick one. I love my wife. I love my wife. Like, you have a partner. That's the kind of humor we should be doing right now. Out, boomer humor, the old ball and chain, like, I hate my wife humor.
That never should
It's
have
so
been
played.
It never should have been a thing. I will say, like, sometimes getting in fake fights can be fun. Just
Okay,
if
that's
both parties
fun.
are involved.
Like, if they're there.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is the last time you're going to take the salt. I swear to God, if you double dip one more time, we're getting a divorce.
But you said I could have fries this time.
Oh, those are so funny. I love those videos where it's like, babe, please, can I please buy this shirt? I know you only allow me to. Like, those are so funny.
When like
That's
the
different.
wait staff or like a shopping attendant or something is nearby, they like say that.
Oh, yeah. Embarrassing your partner in public, and that's different from humiliating.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
embarrassing them involves embarrassing yourself. You have to also be a victim.
Interesting.
Okay?
Yeah.
Humiliation is just like dumping water on them in public or something. Like, you don't feel any of the effects of
It gives
that.
you power in that moment, I think.
You are like
Yeah.
exerting power of them, but embarrassing them is like you're bringing them down with you, and
Yeah,
that
yeah,
can
yeah,
be
yeah.
very funny.
Yeah.
The humor now comes from like over-exaggerated positive than over-exaggerated negative. It's like, remember when the biggest humor for like millennials was like, I'm just gonna kill myself? Like, that's not fucking funny anymore. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. We're not doing over negatives anymore. Now it's like, I'm actually a god. I'm actually like the smartest human being alive. And you like, I don't know, did a basic math problem in your head. Like, that's funny.
Yeah. I feel like this is the common theme of it. Comes back to like being comfortable with yourself and appreciating your life, you know?
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. Kill myself jokes are tired, and hate my wife jokes are tired. Over-exaggerated positives are in. Big in for 2026.
I'm here for it.
All right. So these are the juicy ones.
All right. So my kind of, I guess, this is actually kind of the same. Man, these are really all on theme, I feel. We found the connections throughout. I'll start with the out. Out on this one. Nihilism, stoicism, that mentality of nothing matters. I don't exist. Everything is fake and meaningless. Get it out of here, okay? And what we're bringing into summer 2026, because we're making it a good summer, is, and this might sound a little scary, but it's good, existentialism. We're bringing it in, okay? We're thinking about why we matter and appreciating it, making it true.
I like that.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on the stoicism piece?
I feel like some people think, I don't know, it's attractive or it's noble or it's intelligent to act like nothing bothers you. And that's just not human. And I think acting like things don't bother you is really detrimental to all forms of your health because you do feel it, but you're just not showing it. And if you trick yourself into believing you don't feel it, it's really going to disallow you to feel important things in your life. And yeah. Even if things are bad, it's okay to feel bad things. You got to feel bad things.
I like that. I feel like that, like, classical stoicism, the like the Socrates, Plato stoicism, it leans into like you should act the exact same. If you encounter scenario A 40 times, you should have the same, find the best way to behave and then do that every single time. Being perfect, being a static thing is not possible and also not ideal.
Yeah, people are changing all the time.
Yeah. Live in your life and live in the situation. Obviously, having integrity and being a stoic are two very different things.
Yeah.
Acting with what you find good morals for yourself. Work on yourself and look at the world and like try to have morals, but you're so right. You can't be a rock.
Yeah.
It's not helpful.
No, it's not helpful for you or the people around you. Like, I think what is becoming more popular, which I'm grateful for, is people being passionate and people being in tune with their emotions and feeling. Because, I think especially for our generation, it's become really normal to be numb to a lot of things because so many fucking things have happened in our generation. And especially with the internet, we're seeing horrible, horrible things. Just doom scrolling all the time. And so you have to tune that out. But I think that's so detrimental to experiencing a ton of other things in life, like especially in formative years. If you're not allowing yourself to process emotions, that's going to fuck you up mentally. Mm-hmm. So existentialism, find your view, find your little fort, and do some pondering. Do some existential thought and think about your place in the world because you do have one.
Yeah. No, you do exist. Mm-hmm. You're on Earth. Mm-hmm. You can't pretend that you don't exist.
And that's like how so much beautiful art has been invented, is by people just thinking about their why.
Do the Camus. Black coffee and drunk cigarettes and French balconies and all that. Live life.
Live life.
Live life.
Viva Mas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. This is my last one.
Oh, what you got?
And it's not like a heavy one, but it's one that I care a lot about.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to start with the out.
Okay.
This is going to hit some people, I feel. This one's going to be contentious. This might be our most hotly debated one.
I'm nervous.
And you actually might not like this one. But out, vodka Red Bulls, Moscow Mules, and IPAs. All out. All out.
You had me in the first half.
I know you love a good IPA.
In the summer.
And I know they're like summer, they're like fruity, they're...
Crisp.
No.
Why?
They're out. You know what we have? So many other beers that are better. I'm done.
Like
I can
what?
enjoy an IPA. Okay. Guinness.
Yeah.
Dark beers
But
are
in the summer?
Yes. Yes. I'm sick of pretending like Guinness isn't super refreshing.
I love a Guinness. I do.
I know you do. Have one outside.
I have. But I just feel like in the heat of summer, a
Yes.
Guinness...
Dark beers.
Oh, this is...
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Amber ales.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Actual lagers that aren't like Bud Light.
Okay. I have a very bitter relationship with lagers.
Have a real one.
Okay.
Have an actual lager. I swear to God.
Okay.
It'll come out. It's not going to come out like bright, dehydrated piss yellow. It's going to be like a beautiful golden amber color.
Amber, the best color of beer, I must say.
Yes.
Always good.
Yes. And I love a good IPA now and again, especially like the crazy ones. It's like getting crazy flavors of Oreos. You know what I mean?
See, I think you're being tainted by your love of dark beer, though. Because you love like a dark flavored beer.
I do.
And when I think of an IPA,
do.
I want that citrusy, orangey, like pineapple, pine, like, those kind of notes.
Here's the thing, though. You genuinely love it.
I do.
You genuinely love
A
it.
grapefruit note IPA.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because that's like reminiscent almost of like a tequila. And I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Right? That's very summery. Lime and grapefruit.
Very summery.
And citrus,
Yeah, very summery.
Right? Okay. But you genuinely love that. I know so many people who will order an IPA just because it's the summertime.
Okay.
And then they'll sit there and be like, oh, yeah, love it. Or like people that drink black coffee to be cool. I know
Yeah.
I just said you should drink black coffee because Camus said to. If you don't like it, don't drink it.
that's the yeah. I will say there's a ton of IPAs out there that are bad, that are not good.
There are many bad ones.
So,
and I'm just going to say there's very few bad dark beers. Very
that
few of them
is
are
a
like
hot
ass.
Take. I've had a lot of bad dark beers.
Oh, yeah?
I had a candy cane stout one time that was awful.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So I'm
What
calling you out.
Okay, what is it
I'm calling you
like?
out.
Tell me.
Because, oh my God, that's like saying there's a lot of bad candy bars out there. I had $100,000 one time and it was ass.
Okay.
I had a Baby Ruth bar one time and it was so ass. There's so many candy bars that are bad. There's so many candies that I hate. Have a Reese's cup, man. Have like a Kit Kat or a Twix. God forbid, like a Snickers.
I see your point.
I'm just saying the percentage of dark beers that are so good or even just okay compared to absolute shit
Okay.
is way better.
Here's my maybe not my final take,
All right.
but my penultimate take maybe.
All right.
I feel like dark beer and IPAs are both like two ends of the scale, right?
Sure.
So I feel like for like vibing in the summer, I think the middle road of like your amber ales, your premium lagers,
Yeah.
that's the way to go.
Okay. I'll leave you with this. All right. Find a good IPA that you like.
Got it.
Done. And then try like a blonde stout.
I don't know if I've ever had a blonde stout, and I think I should try.
It's lighter, but it's richer.
Because
cool.
I've associated them with blondies, which I don't like.
Yeah.
So-
No, that's different.
Yeah.
And try an amber ale. Do yourself a favor. Try an amber ale and try like a real lager.
Yeah.
Even like
I'm warming up to lagers.
Yeah.
I am.
Like even like as an entry level, just have like a Yingling.
Yeah.
Because those, right?
Yeah. Yeah, those are very inoffensive.
Right?
Yeah.
And then just to reiterate here, IPAs, at least to me, are out. And then vodka Red Bulls are out and Moscow Mules are out.
They've always been out to me, to be honest. Liked Moscow Mule. Something about ginger beer, which is weird because I love ginger ale.
Yeah.
But ginger beer in cocktails for some reason, I don't know.
That's so interesting.
I don't know.
What I'll say here, what is in is the dark beers, obviously. And like actual cocktails. Actual cocktails. I would say what's also out is like vodka cranberry.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off. Maybe I just don't like vodka.
I support you on that.
I'm a bit of a hater. I'm a bit
support
of
you
a
on
vodka
that.
hater. Mm-hmm. Have like a gin and tonic.
That's the in and out. Honestly, vodka cranberry out, gin and tonic in. So refreshing. So like, will get you fucked up.
Oh my God.
And so
Gin,
cheap.
Bombay Sapphire is cheap as fuck. You can get like a $10 Bombay Sapphire gin and tonic anywhere. Bombay Sapphire, do you know the percentage of Bombay Sapphire?
No.
47%. If you want to get fucked, if you're just looking to get fucked up, have a gin and tonic. Have 2 gin and tonics.
And it's
you're
classier
there.
too, I feel.
It is classier.
Like ordering a G&T is way more sophisticated than ordering a vodka cran.
Oh, yeah. And also, if you really like a Moscow Mule, I applaud you. That used to be my favorite cocktail when I was like 21. Try a Dark and Stormy.
What's in that again?
That is a Moscow Mule, but instead of vodka, you get rum in there.
Oh.
You get rum in there.
Okay. You are getting me back on the rum train. I was off it for a long time.
Rum is delicious.
Yeah.
And do you know what's fucked up about rum? Like, bartenders will shit on Bacardi and Captain Morgan. They're not high quality rums. Damn, do they taste good.
Well,
They just taste good. They do.
Bacardi does. Maybe I just have bad memories of Captain.
Oh, that's different. That's different.
Captain reminds me of being in the Gables senior year and having a bad time.
No, yeah, shout out to the Gables at UNH.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I had my 8th floor room.
I remember.
Sweated my ass off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, have a cocktail. Have like a martini and don't be afraid of a glass with a stem. You know, there's a reason that it's in that kind of glass.
I hate a martini glass.
Really?
Yeah. I spill them all the time.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's different from being like an asshole and being like,
Thank you.
put it in like a fucking like rocks glass because I'm a man.
No, okay, no. I would.
That's
no.
stupid as fuck.
No.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
Are you stupid?
Why is it in that glass? Why is it? It's because it's a better drinking experience. You think you know more than like 10,000 bartenders? You think you know more than 10 million bartenders? Fuck you. Either order one of the 3 man cocktails that there are, or shut the fuck up. It's alcohol in a glass. I'm sorry. I'm passionate about
please.
this.
Yeah, and let me say, this is a crazy story. I won't tell the whole story. But one time, I got the closest I've ever been to blackout drunk off of 4 sparkling Cosmos, which is a Cosmopolitan with champagne in it.
Oh my God.
They came in coupe glasses, actually. They didn't even come martini glasses. Fucked up. Because there was like 4 different types of alcohol in there. And don't shit on martinis or those types of drinks because they have so much alcohol in them.
They will get you fucked up faster, for cheaper. You will have to go to the bathroom less.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. With beer versus cocktails.
And there are a lot of cocktails too that if this is something that, you know, you want to keep in mind. And I've been on the anti-skinny margarita train for forever. If you're that worried about half an ounce of simple syrup, that's how much goes into a margarita. Half an ounce of simple syrup. If you're that concerned about it, just get a tequila soda. Okay? Mm-hmm. But also, if calories is something you're like worried about, just for whatever your health goals are, cocktails, you'll get as drunk for like half the calories. You'd have to have like 4 to 5 beers to have the amount of alcohol as like 2 cocktails.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like better all around. If I'm in a beer mood, I'm gonna have beer.
I was gonna say,
but like,
love a beer,
and I'm never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop me.
I hope not.
But I'm just saying, like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If it's good enough for Adam Driver, it should be good enough for all of us.
And there you have it.
And then there you have it. That's the takes for summer 2026. Raw energy. See you next time.
Bye.